you.
Right.
First of all, you're going to have this 3-on-3 tournament
Right.
late August,
Yeah,
and I looked it up. It's for kids.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm retired. I don't want to do that no more.
Oh yeah.
And they asked me to help them out, and I said I would.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
And it's for kids.
definitely.
And it said to call you on the little thing I got. Call Ron King if you want to play in it.
Right.
So
exactly.
they're calling you.
Yeah, I got a few calls. I got with most of our kids they wait till the last minute, so I got a week before. Well, but I got it out. Phyllis said I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna get with you. And I got some kin folks that's young boys that can play.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking forward for them to signing up. So I think I have at least 16. I got 3 different divisions, and I think I have at least 16, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell everyone your number and they can call you if they're interested?
Yeah, we can do that.
What's your number?
I'm 502-552-0394.
Okay. All right. They can call Ron King, and if you're watching this video, share so people can find out about this 3-on-3 tournament.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost anything. That's the good thing.
Oh, it's free. That's nice.
So that's why super. I figure I get a good turnout. And we give away a little something. Ain't a whole lot, but
surprises.
Recognition for the champs.
Okay.
Single elimination.
Oh, nice.
You won and done, so you got to bring your A game.
So is it refs, or they call their own fouls?
No, we have referees. I'm gonna be
nice.
one of them. I got another.
Oh, you're gonna be a ref?
Yeah, I ref for a long time in high school ball.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did about 10 years before I switched jobs. And I still do it occasionally. I do elementary school kids. I can't get them down the court like I used to.
Oh yeah, you still ref some. Okay.
Ref, yes, I do.
All right, you certainly know the game, the ref. Okay. Right. You played at Central in 1969.
Right.
Really, I'm a historian, kind of. One of the best teams in the history of the state of Kentucky.
Right.
Certainly.
I would think so.
You had 44 points.
And I wore number 44.
And you wore number 44. So you matched your number. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I had no idea that I had that many points, but.
And I think it's still second all time.
It would be, and I hate that because Richard Farmer broke my record, but he had 3-pointers.
He did.
So you know me, if I take away the 3-pointers that he hit, I would still have the record.
Yes.
So that would have been quote. If I had 3-pointers, I might have had 63.
You can blame Ballard for not guarding him more. I was actually at that game in Freedom Hall when Ballard beat.
I met Richard Farmer. We went in. Well, I joked about it. I said, if you didn't have the 3-pointers, I still have the record now.
What'd he say?
He laughed at me.
Oh yeah, that is true. He lost his game though, and you won yours.
Yeah. We still got the record for the most points that was scored in a single game.
Okay, 101 to 72.
Yeah, I went to maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago when Trinity won with David Johnson. And the score was something like 46 to 42. Total score.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I scored that many by myself.
Yes.
And that whole team only got that many. That's crazy.
So you had Otto Petty playing with you.
My main man.
Were y'all best friends? Or?
We were.
Yeah,
we was a twosome. We was brothers. We did everything together on and off the court.
So when you went to Florida State, was that a package deal?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I told, like I tell everybody else, U of L recruited me. Kentucky recruited me.
UK did. Okay.
Yeah, Michigan, Purdue, and all these schools. I said, well, I can't. My little buddy, all of them said that, Mr. King, and then Ryan, he'll never play Division I because he's too short.
Yeah.
And I said, you guys are crazy. This is the best little man in the world. He'll never make Division I ball.
Yeah.
So, in 1972, we played UCLA and lost by 5. And me and my little buddy running guards.
Yes.
So I know all the coaches said, well, King didn't know. He must have known what he was talking about. I did. The man was exceptional. He's way before his time. Way before his time.
Hugh Durham, didn't he have a connection to Kentucky or something?
Yeah. Hugh was from Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
He played high school ball at Eastern.
Yeah, he was a coach at Florida State.
And he knew that I wasn't going nowhere without Otto. He's the only one that knew. So that's how he got us down to Florida State.
He said, hey, Otto, I think Otto
really signed a week before I did.
Oh
So
yeah.
he knew I wasn't going without him. And they ended up, and we put Florida State on the map. Cause and when they first went, everybody said, "Who is Florida? Where is that? What kind of team is that?" They never heard of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were mediocre in football, and they had Dave Cowens, which was good, but he's from Newport, Kentucky.
Right. Newport Catholic, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and he started it, and we came and added on and finished it.
When you played high school basketball, that was kind of a start of a really golden era
Right.
of Louisville high school basketball because you had Shawnee was good,
Oh yeah.
Mel was
Well,
good.
that's why they did the busing.
Uh-huh.
Because everybody, it was all Louisville that won state championship back in
Yes.
the late 60s, early 70s. It was Louisville, Shawnee, Male, Ballard.
Yeah.
We all won it. So,
Yeah.
and then they started busing to break it up and they separated the high school thing. And it is what it is now.
Yeah, I went to Ballard, so I was familiar with all that.
Yeah, Jeff Lamp almost broke my record.
Yes,
He
I
had
think Jeff had
43.
40. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
they called. I was at school.
yeah,
They called and told me about. I said, "Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay." And Ballard was just starting.
But they started hot.
Yeah, but that was a new school on the map,
It
though.
was. Yeah, we
And
were.
they
I think we
came out.
started in 71 or
Yeah, yeah,
72,
they came out right.
something. Yes.
Hmm.
And that Ballard team had Jerry Eves
Yeah,
and
Jerry,
Lee
good guy.
Raker.
Yeah, they had to have a team.
They had a really
Have
good
a
team.
team.
Norman Miller, who went to
Yeah,
Ole
yes,
Miss.
sir.
Yep.
That's nice
Did you
squad.
know a lot of those guys? Maybe they came after you,
Yeah.
like Daryl Griffith and
Oh
those.
yeah, Daryl lived around the corner from me.
Oh, okay.
See, I was with Daryl. I ain't gonna say he patterned after me, but he knew of my stature. He lived, oh shoot, man, about, I could walk to his house. He lived on 40, 41st, 40th and Hale, and I lived next block over on 42nd and Virginia. But I was older than Daryl,
Yeah.
so he seen me play before he started playing.
And that 72 Central team was really good.
Yes,
With
they were.
Miller in the middle, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he went to Cincinnati,
He
didn't
went to
he?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
did. Big Bob came through. That's the biggest man we ever had. We ain't never
Yeah.
biggest guy we ever had that could really play was 6'5", 6'6".
So do you think y'all were better than that 72 team?
I don't know. I think they had a hard. They was good. Man.
They
I don't
were.
take nothing wrong from them.
They
But
were.
we had the best press ever. We pressed
Oh, did
all
you?
4 quarters. That's what was
Okay.
so bad.
Did you?
In the end, we pressed so much. Like in the 4 quarter, the guys like, here, just take the ball, man. Here, we don't want it no more. But they was tired. I mean, our second team come in and we press it. We
Yeah.
pressed the whole game. Graves didn't take no pity because, in the early 60s, Central had great teams,
Yes.
but they was close. Hazel Green, and they cheated. This blatant cheat because we was
Yeah.
all black.
Yeah.
In that 60s, you know how it was.
Yeah.
And the game was
Yours was
close.
you were the first all black school to
Yeah,
win the
first all to
title.
win. And they couldn't cheat on us because we beat the hell out of everybody.
You were so far ahead,
They couldn't cheat.
so much better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
did y'all ever run into problems along the way in certain schools?
Well,
or?
they tried, like I said, but they couldn't because we were just that good. And they tried,
Yeah.
to call a whole bunch of fouls and crazy stuff on them.
Yeah.
But we were just better than them. Because I was saying, we pressed the whole team. Second team come in, they was good too, and they pressed, and it just wasn't no match. We was just better
Yeah.
than everybody.
So all these other schools recruited you.
Right.
I heard that Adolph Rupp recruited you. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. And it was.
What'd you think of him?
What makes me so mad about Coach Rupp? He came to my house.
Yeah.
And literally came to my house.
Actually, you know how I know this story?
Yeah.
Because at one time I worked with your sister Vicky.
Yes. Okay.
I worked with Vicky at the auto auction.
Okay, yeah.
So she told me, she said, Adolph Rupp come to our house.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, he came to my house and tried to get me to sign as soon as he came.
Did he?
Come on, we don't have we don't have no blacks there. You be the first one, just sign right here. And I said, I'm not gonna do that. So I went to visit Kentucky.
Yeah.
They ain't have no blacks, so Wilbur Hackett, Arthur Curl, the black football players, they took me out, showed me around campus and everything, and I was at a mansion, it was Spiral Showcase, stairwells all up there. Me and my mother and father was in the middle. They had the governor, the mayor, all the councilmen, all of them was around me.
Oh, they were really throwing a pitch.
They tried to get me.
Yeah.
That was the thing about that. So I didn't go because they didn't want out of it. I wasn't ready to go through all that.
Yeah.
You have to be kind of strong mentally.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that. And then if they had took my little buddy, we went together, it might have been different.
Right.
But anyway, we played Kentucky in 1972 in the finals of the
in the tournament.
in the
Yeah,
region,
yeah, yeah,
NCAA
yeah.
region. So they asked Rupp, what you think about King? How come? He said, "Oh, we didn't try to recruit him."
Oh, he said he didn't
He said
recruit
that,
you.
man.
Wow.
I kind of hurt my
Well,
feelings.
he went
He
to
came
your
to my house.
house.
Had a picture in my office with my in the mansion with to
Yeah,
everybody around me.
right.
And he
So
said he
yeah,
didn't try to recruit me.
yeah, certainly he
And that
did.
kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
And they asked me, but I said, well, he came to my house and I went out with Hackett and Curl and all of them, to go to UK, but I just chose not to.
yeah,
But if he say he didn't, I guess he didn't. And we beat
yeah.
him by 19 points. I beat Rupp his last game. I'm so proud of that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
so proud
that's
because he
cool.
thought he was going. It was his last year,
Yeah.
and he thought he was going to win it. We beat him by 19 points, and I had 22, and I was the most valuable player of the region. And it was against Kentucky, and I was, I ain't.
You had an incentive, I guess, that
Oh
game.
yeah, I very much so.
Yeah,
And we put it on
yeah, you did.
them.
Uh, and you got all the way to the finals. Actually, U of L was in the final four.
Yeah. That's Denny's first year too.
His first year. I guess
Yeah.
you were hoping you would play
Yeah,
them.
I wish we could.
Yeah,
But UCLA dog them.
yeah, they did.
And we beat North Carolina, which had Bob McAdoo, Bob Jones. We beat some good teams to
Oh,
get there.
yeah, they had Bow McAdoo.
Nobody never heard of us.
Yeah,
And
you were an independent.
yeah, it was independent. We was
Yeah,
the Cinderella. We beat some good teams to get there. And we played UCLA, and we was beating them first half. John Wooden never calls timeout
oh really?
in the first half.
Yeah,
Never.
okay.
That's what Denny got. Denny never did. If you remember, never called timeout
Oh
first
yeah,
half. Because you got TV timeouts and all that.
yeah,
But we was putting it on them. So they called timeout, and coach said, we in the huddle. We ready. I'm ready. I'm killing them,
yeah,
shooting them from everywhere.
yeah.
And we getting the cut, and then we sitting there, and we, it was catching our breath. And Tree Royals, Reggie, my buddy, coach said, well, what we gonna do? He was nervous. Durham was nervous. And
Oh
we
yeah,
wasn't nervous. He was
Hugh
nervous.
Durham was nervous.
They
Okay.
said, well, this is what we gonna do. King, you step out and the buzzer rang. Timeout's over.
So you didn't get to play. You the instructions.
No, and
Yeah,
it was so crazy. So we went back out there we couldn't. But the bad thing about it is I hit 27 points that game.
yeah. The most of anyone
Yeah, yeah.
in
And
either
I
team. Yeah.
only played 30 minutes.
Okay.
I only had one foul.
Why did you only play 30 minutes?
That's what I want to know. I shouldn't even came out. I
Yeah,
would have got
no.
44 again. We would have beat
Maybe
them.
we'd have won the
We
game.
would have beat them
That
if
would have
I had
been
played the whole
amazing.
40 minutes. And that would have been the second biggest upset ever. Texas Western beating Kentucky,
Right.
Florida State beating UCLA with Barrett Walton, Jamal Will came in. They had a hell of a team.
Yes.
But we ain't care nothing about all that. We had a hell of a team.
Yes.
And anyway, so we had a 20-year reunion. Everybody asked, how come Coach took you out? I don't know. I'm on the bench like this. Waiting on him, come out for a minute or so.
Yeah.
He never got all about me. And we was up when I came out, and I go back in. When I finally got back in, we was down. And so we had 20-year reunion. He said, Coach Durham said, King been asking me all week, all day, how come I took him out of the game and then put him back in? He said, King, this is right in the bank in front of everybody. He said,
Yeah.
King, the next time somebody asks you that, you tell them that you had a dumbass coach. He was a comedian, though.
Oh, was he? Was he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said that, and it cracked up, so that's why I said, but he was really nervous. He was like 27, 28, something like
Young
that.
guy. Yeah,
And
at
he
that time.
beating the great John Wooden.
Yeah.
If he had just kept his composure, we'd have won. Ain't no question in my mind. But that was the thing. And me and my little buddy was running guards. And me and
Otto.
Otto, yes sir, we was handling it. It was a great situation.
Your former teammates, you keep up with many of those guys?
A lot of them gone.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed to be here.
Yeah.
And my little buddy, my Otto, he's in a sickly way now. But I keep in touch with him. He lives in Tampa.
Tampa.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going down there to see him.
Soon?
See him in September, hopefully, if
Okay,
everything
good.
goes right.
Good.
Because he's been down there for a while. He don't have no friends down there.
Yeah.
And he's by himself, and he's a little sick. He's going to be all right, but I got to go down there and sit with him, and we can chat.
So how do you keep going? How do you stay healthy? And
Well, like I say, I still referee. I do elementary school.
uh-huh.
I umpire. So, but I had knee surgery and foot surgery. She saw me limping over here, and my
Yeah.
leg ain't got back right. So I can't. I used to play softball. I played till I was 70.
Oh, did
I'm
you really?
75. Just had a birthday 2 weeks ago. 75
Oh,
now, and I was playing that. That kept me going for a while. But now I can't do it. So I umpire. And I'm still around the game. So I do. That's what I do. I get my little gas money, for
right. Right.
umpiring and refereeing, and still around the kids. And when I do little kids, cause the coaches are terrible.
Oh,
Elementary.
really?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they just doing it because the kid play. They don't know
Right.
the game.
Right.
So I'm refereeing and I'm coaching.
Yes.
I get
Telling kids what to
especially little
do.
girls. 7, 8, 9. They sit there, hold the ball. Honey, you can
Yeah.
throw it in. You can throw it
Yeah.
in. Yeah, look, I tell them they don't know where to free throw. They don't know where to stand when they come. I said, well, I don't want the coaches to be teaching them.
Yeah.
So I love that part of it. So I'm still giving back to them with the little knowledge I got, and I'm officiating.
So you have grandkids, kids,
I have
grandkids.
8 grandkids and 8 great grandkids.
Do any of those play basketball?
Yeah. My,
Yeah.
my my grandson, I got a couple. Well, one of them gonna be he's a senior at Butler this year,
Oh, yes.
and my other one he played football for Mayo, and he's going to college this year. He graduated, so they now the one that played basketball. He's pretty good. He played defense way better than I did. He's a
Oh, really?
point guard.
Okay.
Can't shoot like his granddaddy, but I gave him some shooting drills and tried to get. I bought him a basketball goal
Oh, yeah.
so he can get better. So hopefully we'll see what happens this year.
Okay. And I think you worked. Did you work for the city?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I work for Metro Parks.
Okay.
I did that for 22 years, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
worked in Orangeburg. I've always worked around kids. That's what I wanted to
Right.
do. That's how I give back to them. And I still see them to this day. Some of them grow, Mr. King, man, if it wasn't for you, I'd be in jail. I love that.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome
yes,
that you gave back to the community
right.
like that, kids.
hmm
And so when did you retire?
I tried at COVID.
Okay.
And the thing about it, I didn't want to retire. I mean, I had enough time to do it. I was old enough.
Yeah.
But, we work with kids, and the kids couldn't come in the building.
Oh, right.
And
Right.
so we sitting there 8 hours doing nothing. Hardly, that's hard to do. We done painted, we done redecorated, we done programmed, but the kids can't come in because, it was against the law. So we sitting
Yes.
there, and they was getting on my nerves, trying to make us do this, trying to find stuff for us to do gardening and all that. I said, I don't need this, man.
Yeah.
So I retired.
So then after Florida State, you played a year, I think,
Yeah, I
with the
played with
Colonels.
the Kentucky Colonels my
Yeah.
hometown, which I got drafted by Golden State
Golden
that
State.
year. I should have went to Golden State. My sister told me. My sister was my biggest fan.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come here. They don't come back home because everybody come home. And basically, we had a few before me that didn't stay, and I didn't need them.
Yeah.
But my thing was, I knew everybody. I didn't need them for nothing.
Yeah.
So I was on like the very first game we played with Kentucky Colonel. I come off the bench, got 12 points. We played in Lexington, played
Okay.
in Memorial Coliseum
Right.
because it was a
Memorial.
home game. We played Denver against Ralph Simpson. So I got in, I got 12 points. And we rode the bus down there. But on the way home, I had an Eldorado, I had my buddies. So I go back home with my buddies now instead of getting on the bus with the king, so they can grab, hey, Rook, you did good. I didn't need all that.
Oh, yeah.
So I went my way, and that was a bad thing, which really hurt me in the end because I didn't, I didn't get to go back. I came off the bench. I played good, but I didn't stay after practice. I was doing stuff like I had little girls I was running. I had to be the first one in practice. So I had a girl at night. I make her wait for me at practice.
Okay.
So when it was over, I go take her home and go on back instead of staying out there working on my game. I
Right.
did stuff wrong, which if I had went to Golden State, I wouldn't have known nobody. And I
Yeah.
would have been in the gym because I could play.
Yeah.
But just the little stuff. Didn't nobody tell me, hey Ryan, look man, you can't do stuff like that. I didn't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Because I was playing good ball, I thought that's all you had to do. I
Yeah.
wasn't breaking the law or nothing.
Right.
But I guess I was breaking a code law, but didn't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
So that kind of hurt my thing. And then I went overseas to play, and I couldn't. I know I'm a finicky person.
Yeah.
and the food I couldn't take it. So
Where were you?
I was in Israel. And
Israel.
that's
Okay.
a good thing about it. I went to Old Jerusalem and I seen, you know, where God came back. I mean, Jesus and all that. So that was a good thing. But
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't like the food. You know, I couldn't speak the language.
Yes.
And I just couldn't deal with it.
So how long were you over there?
I was about half a year. I
Okay, you
couldn't
came
do it.
home.
I couldn't do it, and I didn't go. And the thing about that too is, people don't know is when I left the colonels. I'm not saying the colonels had anything to do with anything, but when I went over to Israel, because after that, after I left the colonels, the next year I went to Golden State to try out
Try out.
'74. I went to Detroit Pistons.
Okay.
I went to San Diego, and I played good everywhere, but I didn't make the team, so I went overseas. But when I got over to Israel, my general manager, he was cool with me. He said, Ryan, let me tell you something. He said, when you came over here, I got an anonymous call that said, watch the King boy. He's hit, he's hooked or he's dealing drugs.
Really?
He said, I know it's not true. I've been around you. I know you're a good person. But he said,
Yes.
probably everywhere you went, they probably got that same call. And
That's,
the reason I'm not saying I can't prove nothing,
yeah.
but that's what he told me and I believe it.
Yeah.
So, and I never made. I played good. I played in the exhibition game. I averaged 16 points in summer camp and summer league. I played good, man, but I couldn't get over the hump. So that's why I went
Yeah.
over there, and he told me that. And I thought, like I said, I can't prove it. I
Right.
don't know, but he told me that, and I believe. He said everybody else probably got that call, and why people
He
didn't
had no
mess with.
reason not to tell you the
Yeah,
truth,
yeah,
right?
right. I don't know, but I know I didn't make another team after that, so I just gave up.
All right, Ron, thanks.
Yeah.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah, good. So when's this gonna be on?